Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. It is year 2, day 10 for EDSS here in the Realm Reborn, and yesterday we were asked to take on Moogles. And today that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to take on a whole pack of evil Moogles. They want to know, where are they? The meddling adventures? Yeah, that would include Edie, plus 7 others.
Moogles go to arms! Defend the king! Kupo!
Yeah, we have to fight a whole bunch of Moogles and their king, known as Moggle Mog the 12th. And we have to do it, hopefully, within the next 60 minutes, because if we don't, then the server will go down. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I am recording this on very short notice, so I better get moving, or else we are not going to succeed. So, what we have to do is start beating up all the Moogles first, all the little Moogles first, and then we'll get their king to come out. So, it starts with summoning the first Moogle, but there will be more coming. And every time you kill a Moogle, the music gets faster. In fact, just listen. Yep. Keep listening, it'll keep getting faster as we kill off more Moogles. Actually, we won't necessarily be killing them off yet. But eventually we will have to kill them all. It is necessary for getting a victory. Yeah, now it's getting faster. Yeah, that's how crazy this place is. I mean, fighting Moogles, I mean, that's just not right. But making this battle occur in such a way that every time you knock off a Moogle, the music gets faster, that just makes this battle even more outrageous. In fact, it won't be until we actually get the king out onto the board, onto the field of battle, that we will actually have a proper opportunity to hear the music correctly. So as it stands right now, we just got off all these Moogles, a total of 7. And then once we've done that, they'll then pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and they'll summon forth their king, Moggle Mog the 12th. And all of this super high-speed music. Yeah, I had to wait 35 minutes to get a crack at this fight. Obviously, because the server is going to be going down in an hour, suffice it to say people aren't necessarily in a hurry to get onto the server, but the server is going to be going offline for 12 hours to make way for the final uploadable patch to Final Fantasy XIV Reborn, A Realm Reborn, before it becomes Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward later this year. So, all 7 Moogles now pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and now we'll make ready for the introduction. Yeah, spotlight! Here comes the king! You shall suffer for your transgressions against my subjects! Yes, let the transgressioning begin. And go! Oh, we're stuck! Alright, we'll just keep attacking. Yeah, if you've been listening to the music, it almost sounds like it was written and composed by Tim Burton for the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. It very much has that sound and feel to it. Now, you're wondering why some of the Moogles have been marked with numbers and some haven't? That's because you don't have to, once the Moogles regroup and pick themselves up, you do not have to kill them all, but you have to kill a minimum of 4 in order to ensure your survival against the king's ultimate attack. Once you've done that, then you can move on to the king himself. But yeah, we're still getting the crazy Tim Burton-esque music here, and I love it. In fact, whenever you go into this fight, no matter whether it's on this hard version or if it's on the extreme version that you can get once you've cleared it, then trust me, you just will love this music. In fact, I don't know anyone who doesn't. So, once you got the basic 4 off, you really only need to kill off the 4 Moogles that absolutely have to die because of what they can do. But then, you can focus your attention on who matters, the king himself. Oh, staying clear, staying clear. Yeah, that's a lot of big, ugly explosions coming our way. And it's quite a bit of HP loss. In fact, we actually lost 2 people. Oh, 3 people. Crap. This is not good. This fight is not going the way we hoped. We are in dire straits. In fact, the healer's gonna pretty much need to... crap, well now we don't even have the help of the healer. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start this fight over. Because I doubt I could save I doubt I could save everyone with another break. In fact, there we go. I'm gone. And now we're pretty much waiting for the end. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to kill them all. Yeah, the typical strategy is just to kill the 4 that are considered the greatest threats, but I think it's suffice to say we have learned our lesson. Yeah, we have learned our lesson, and we're going to have to kill them all. Alright. So, because we're doing this over again, we actually get the opportunity to have our chances improved by getting our stats increased. Their stats will not increase, though. Just to put that out there. Alright, so just waiting for our 2 tanks, our 2 paladins, to make the opening move. And move is made. Here we go. Rematch. So yeah, that's nuts that we actually failed this. I did not think we would actually fail this. I mean, everyone seems to have sufficient enough stats that we should have been able to clear this on the first attempt. So, much like last time, once again, we're going to get the music sped up as more new Moogles appear on the scene. It'll always be in the same order. The Moogles, the little Moogles will always appear in the same order, no matter how many times you do this. So just, yeah, while everyone's taking care of that one, we'll go off keeping this one occupied. I guess I can do that because of the fact that I'm a Dragoon. Therefore, it obliges me the opportunity to get the chance to hold it for everyone while they're focusing on things, a different Moogle, or just, in this instance, disabling him. Now, this one, Furryfoot here, is one you have to keep a particular eye on because he's the group's healer. So, once you get some Furryfoot on the field, killing him is a great priority, of course. Let's go after you. Puknapako, as you can see, he's marked with a number 4. He's also considered a great threat. So... oh, look out. Oh, get rid of him, get rid of him. Get rid of him, come on. Why you? Because we're not being given a choice. We've been asked by the Elder Seedseer to take you Moogles out. And I am not going to say no to the Elder Seedseer, who entrusted me as being her emissary all the way back in year 1 on day 14. Now, I'm going to honor her request as her emissary to oblige my responsibilities. So this should be the last one. Yep, that's it. All 7 little Moogles are on the field. So, let's have the King's Encore, as it will. And start dancing. Dance to reintroduce your king. I should be standing in the right spot. And he returns. Yes, yes, I know. We'll suffer. Well, we suffered last time, but we'll make it a point to not pay price of our lives this time around. I forbid it! Come on, man. I'm gonna burn this. Yeah, Puki, he is the black mage, and he has the most devastating attacks as far as damage is concerned, so obviously it is a priority to get rid of him first. Oh, I've been stuck. Okay, yeah, this status effect will bring me right to these two. Thankfully, it doesn't last long. Now for the healer, Furry Foot. Yeah, do not permalock me. Do not permalock me. Alright, Furry Foot. Let's dance again. Yeah, because I must make sure that you are doing as little healing as possible, which is to say that you should be doing none whatsoever. Alright, Hoxie Pico. You're at number 3, which means we have to get rid of you next. Well, I'm sure it will. However, I have a responsibility to disable you and your crazy, tricky skills. John. Now for number 4. Now this isn't important information going up on the upper left-hand corner of the screen, and I wish I could take it off. Because it's a visual distraction. And I need to be focused at all times on getting rid of these Mughals, and boy, Puknapako really likes to cover the field of battle. You get him? Yeah, he's gone. Who's next? I don't care who goes down, just so long as someone goes down. Alright, Whisker Wall, you're next. Impossible? Well, unfortunately it is possible. Woollyworth, I'll take you on myself. Because I've seen what you can do, I know what you're capable of. Therefore, I'm making it my personal mission to eliminate you. And as you can see, we got a lot of green goo over there. Don't know who did that. Perhaps it was Woollyworth, but yeah, I'm making it my point while everyone else kills off the king, I am going to make sure that no one else gets in the way and interferes with the fight. So while I will not have a direct assistance in slaying the king, I will do everything I can to make sure that his subjects cannot run interference. So I guess you could say I am doing my job. So watch as the king goes down. It won't be long now. Someone's about to use limit break and take him out. Yeah, there will be no third attempt for you, Your Majesty. You are slain. And the Moggle's guard weeps in sorrow and soars away. We have claimed our hard-earned victory. And thus we have it. I guess we'll give it to a tank for the commendation. Plus we also get an opportunity to get a level 75 weapon if you are so in needing of it. And who knows if we get it, that'd actually be nice to me because I can exchange it for seals. But you know what, considering how much time we're under right now, okay, yeah, I didn't win it, but whatever. We're out of here. At long last. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened, but it did. I'll accept it and move on. Hey there, Kuplokop.
You did it, Kupo! You did it! God King Mogomog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more!
Despite the thunderstorm that's going on, yeah, that would be the Mughals saying, "We'll get our revenge."
I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moggle's guard when you did. Thank you, Edie. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too.
There's a chief?
You should go and tell Pugni Park that the king is no more. Karpo, she's with Raya-O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain.
I believe we can do that. So yeah, we actually have to end this not back in Gridania with the Elder Seed Seer, but rather at Camp Tranquil in the South Shroud. Don't know why, but that's just how it's gonna go. That's just what we've been asked to do. And so, do it we shall. That wasn't easy, but we got our victory. Yeah, after eating quite the ginormous slice of humble pie, suffice it to say, I think we are more than happy that the king has been slain and we can move on. So yeah, there is the Moogle that we need to speak to, accompanied by the Elder Seed Seer's sister, Raya Osena. Okay, Puknipak, let's speak to you.
Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Magomog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen?
Yeah, they still speak highly of them, even though the circumstances were less than happy.
Oh, Mogul knows you are dead, Karpo! And as since Raya wishes to congratulate you as well, I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption.
And so with that, we have completed this challenge. We get Gil plus choice of different things that can give us resistances to various status ailments. But we're gonna take, you know what, I'll take the slow resistance one. And then, with that in mind, we can now speak with the Raya Osena, the sister of the Elder Seed Seer, as soon as I send that call to the speakerphone. Yeah. No interrupting my recordings, not when time is so short. So let's speak with Raya Osena and take on her 50 challenge entitled On the Properties of Primals. Raya Osena wishes to congratulate you on your victory over good King Mogomog the 12th.
Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Edie. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Couldn't we have just done that in the first place? I know. It's pointless and unnecessary to go all the way down to the South Shroud to speak with the Elder Seed Seer's sister, only to have her send us back to the Elder Seed Seer herself to do what probably should have been done right after we gained our victory over good King Mogomog the 12th. I know, it's stupid, but that's what they're making you do here. I don't understand it, but at least the rain is stopping. So let's go ahead and make our way back in to the Lotus Stand. And of course, since we're going for a change of scenery, and of course meeting with the Elder Seed Seer, I will be in dress uniform for this. It's what I do, I can't help it. So upon returning to the Lotus Stand, let's speak with the Elder Seed Seer and to give her the good news.
Edie, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad.
And so do Ida and Papalimo.
Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch.
And so we give our account of the events, including my having to do a do-over.
Then it is as we feared.
Papalimo? Ida?
The king really is a primal. But he really isn't. Is he? I mean, the Moogles still worship him for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles call forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Asians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Go, Papa! They said I was the masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all, how many more will they ensnare with our tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. So what's on your mind, Elder Seedseer? My heartfelt thanks, CD. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. And as for Ida and Papalymo? Oh, before you do, milady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. What other matter? The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. Oh. We knew we could count on you, milady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Of course, there, Papalymo. So, Elder Seedseer, thank you very much for bringing this to my attention, and I provide you with the proper salute as such. But now, back to the Waking Sands, which means back to Horizon.